We're watching the station covering all of the DMV. DC News Now continues.
Well, DMV, we have a lot to talk about. Today's the summer solstice. It's going to feel like summer out there. We have the higher heat and that higher humidity to round out the work week. And also for the weekend, we're talking about dangerous heat out there, both Saturday as well as Sunday, even starting as early as Friday. But for Saturday and Sunday, we're tracking those high temperatures near the triple digits. That could be at or near record-breaking heat. So that'll be something that we'll continue to monitor. Also, you have to make sure that you do have to take this heat seriously and take those heat precautions and stay cool and stay hydrated. Some isolated thunderstorms on Sunday, later in the day Sunday, ahead of a cold front. So that could bring some relief into the start of that next work week. However, it's still going to be hot on Monday, just not nearly as hot or as record-breaking as we'll see over the weekend. Those temperatures out there right now, 60s and 70s, currently 74 in D.C. and Lexington Park. We're right at the 73-degree mark in Annapolis, lower 70s Hagerstown. Seeing a few more 70s popping on the map. Back over towards Winchester, Leesburg, rest of the area mainly into the mid to upper 60s at this point. We're seeing those dew points into those mid to upper 60s, so starting to feel a bit more on the humid side out there as we're stepping out on this Thursday morning. Satellite radar, though, we're still tracking the quiet weather, still dry out there, and we're seeing those mainly clear to partly sun-filled skies out there on this Thursday morning. Now, today it is the summer solstice. That's the astronomical start to the summer season. So today, if you're familiar with the summer solstice, yes, it is the longest day of the year in terms of the amount of daylight. That sunrise this morning was at 5:42, and it was a really beautiful one. Now, as we get towards later on this evening, sunset will be at 8:36. So in total, we're looking at 14 hours, 53 minutes, and 52 seconds of daylight for your summer solstice. Summer today will officially begin at 4:51, and we start to lose daylight as early as tomorrow. You will not notice it because it's a difference of about a second, but then that will continue up until the winter solstice. So we'll start to notice that we lose that daylight, and that will continue until December. So something to keep in mind. So a fun weather fact out there for you today. So those sunrise and sunset times. So today's sunrise and sunset, again, I just went over that for the summer solstice. But in 2 weeks on July 4th, if you can believe that, I think that's shocking as well, that we're just 2 weeks away from Independence Day. Sunrise will be a little bit later than the day today, but sunset will still hold at 8:36. We notice that difference a little bit more as we head into the middle of July. By July 18th, that sunrise will be just ahead of 6 o'clock in the morning. Sunset will be right around 8:30. So overall in the next 4 weeks, we lose about 21 minutes of daylight. Highs today, though, for your summer solstice, it will feel like summer. Low 90s. It will be a bit more humid than yesterday, too, making it feel even hotter as well. Highs tomorrow, hotter than the day today. Tomorrow will be the hottest day of the week. We're going with a high of 96 in D.C., Hagerstown, Fredericksburg. Couldn't even see those 90s being reached back over towards Annapolis and Lexington Park, which have been settling into the 80s over the last several days. So over the next 3 days, as we look ahead towards the start of the weekend, we're looking at that dangerous heat and humidity. High temperature Saturday could be topping out near 100 degrees. Now, that will be near record-breaking heat. That record for Saturday is 101 degrees, set back in 1988. Also, that record high for Sunday is also set back in 1988, but that was 98 degrees. We're going with a forecast high on Sunday of 99. So it could be potentially record-breaking heat on Sunday. So we have that dangerous heat for the end of the week and into this upcoming weekend. Then some subtle relief. We're back in those low 90s as we look ahead towards Monday and Tuesday. So we have that southerly wind pumping in more of that heat and humidity for Friday and the weekend. There is that chance for a spot shower or storm Saturday. Sunday, we have that cold front approaching. It's not until later on Sunday evening that we'll likely see that chance for some isolated showers or storms. And some of those storm chances continue into Monday. And then we're looking at drier conditions Tuesday and Wednesday, but still holding to those 90s. So we're still looking at that prolonged heat wave continuing into the middle of that next work week. Shanika, what's the latest on the roads?
All right, let's